And we're back on PALS TV with the final segment of the day, and we are going to Caddis, where they're going to show us some cool art with molding and clay, and something that I just cannot do. Is by a show of hands, is anybody able to do sculpting, or anybody ever done sculpting before? Dusty, you've done it?
No, I haven't.
No? Okay. Fair enough. Caitlin, have you worked with clay before?
I have clay in my house.
You have clay at your house. She's got her own home stash. All right. That's cool. So you're good at working with clay? Okay. Nick, you ever worked with clay before?
Yeah.
No?
I have no.
All right.
One time. I did one time
Did it one time?
at PAL.
Oh, there you go. He did it at PALS.
Yeah.
He only does stuff that Nick only does things that Chuck Norris would do. Chuck Norris doesn't work with clay. If he needed to make two bricks, he would just karate chop one into two pieces.
At least.
All right, so let's go over to Caddis with all of our friends down there and see what Jen's got for us with air drying clay. Is that right?
Yep, that's right. We're gonna make some air dry clay. We're gonna start with just simple things that we use today. I liked your shirt there, Nick. Nice shirt, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Just talking about him, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, Caitlin, how are you? You out swimming again?
We're at the beach.
At the beach again?
At the beach.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But we just got done swimming. We just got done.
Yeah, the water's still warm?
Now we're warmed up.
Yeah. Now you need your towel around you, huh?
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to show you how to make some clay. We're going to make homemade clay that air dries, because sometimes when you make clay stuff, they have to be baked to dry. So it's just going to be air dry clay. We're using cornstarch, Elmer's glue, a little baby oil, and a little vinegar, and some lotion. So this is definitely not a clay to eat. So this one's not good. All right, we're all gonna make our own. Then we're gonna make the clay, and then we're gonna make a sculpture. And then we have to wait a day or two for them to dry, and then we'll paint them. But our other group, they left already today. They tried the clay first. And here's just a couple of their figures they made. They're still drying. Here's a snake, and she's got to paint it yet, you know. And it's solid, so this stuff really works good. Then she made some pendants to like make on a necklace. It's a little mushroom. She's gonna paint it, and then she'll have her hole here to, you know, make a thing. So we're gonna start making our clay. They all have different ideas of what they're gonna make with their clay. So they're all gonna try to make something different. I think I'm gonna try to make a little bowl with a lid or something. I don't know, we'll see. She's gonna try to make a bear. Cindy's gonna make a penguin. Mike's gonna do a man's head. He's gonna sculpt a head, see how well he can do with that. Bub, he's gonna make a snake too, huh?
Yeah.
He wants to make a snake for his sister. All right, let's start. Let's look at this recipe. First, we need 2 cups of cornstarch, guys. So here you go. Starter. We'll pass it around. Here's one open, so we'll start that. You got to fill that flat. No, that's the cup right there. It would be, it's 2 cups of cornstarch, so she's going to start filling it up. Oh, somebody left the spoon in it. Somebody left the spoon in the box cornstarch. And you can either maybe use this to get it in there, like so it's not spilling on that. Go ahead. Wait, no. You gotta fill it up so we know exactly it's 2. When you do your level cup, you wanna make sure that cup's all the way filled so that you know you got 2 things. You can do 4 of those would be 2 cups, Mike. Yep, that smooth it off. It's like smooth it down, make sure.
The same thing?
4 of those. That's a half a cup. Mike's gonna start with a half a cup, so he's gonna need 4 of those to make 2 cups. Look, that's good, 1 cup. Might need to use something. There you go. Yep. Yep,
One.
it is.
One.
There's 1. Now that one's empty. Do we have enough cornstarch for everybody? Wonder if Meg had any left. See on here. You fill it all the way?
Yeah, I'm gonna make last of it.
Put some more in there. All right. Put it in there. And you gotta fill it up, and it takes 4 of them, Mike. You gotta fill it all the way so it makes it right, or it'll be too runny. Yep, and you want to make sure it's right. As you go and make this clay, though, it is going to be slimy at first, and then you just keep adding cornstarch to get it thicker as you go. Now she got 2. That's your number 4?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Now put that there. Now Barb needs 2. Start 2. You know what? We could even, so we make sure we have enough. We'll make a smaller batch. Just put 1 in. 1 cup. We're going to make a little smaller batch so I have enough to make Isaiah and Bub some too. And we need a little cornstarch at the end. Can you see if there is any over by where they were working? So the next step you're going to use is 1 cup of school glue. You're going to need 2 of these. I'm going to pour hers. Fill it up, Barb. You got to fill it level.
How many do you need? You running this one?
Yeah. Fill it up.
But you need more than one, don't you?
No, we're making a smaller batch because that actually makes 2. So you're just making a single one.
Okay.
Then I'm going to use 1 for Bub's and Isaiah's.
Yeah.
Yep.
Making a small batch too?
All right. So we got her cup of glue in there. All right, Mike, let's get your cup of glue. Oh, that's too small. You want to hand Mike the glue cup? Right there, I'll go on. That's good. I didn't see it everywhere.
So we're all making one small batch? Oh, no, that's shit, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're gonna have a bunch.
Okay.
All right, what are we doing this? Now you start stirring it, and then we're gonna 1 tablespoon of white vinegar.
How much glue?
You only need a half a cup. Because we made yours. All right. Stirring it up. Stir it up good, guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna make our cup of cornstarch here. If you have any questions, just raise your hand when I'm looking at you, or do a little, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a lot of glue.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, keep stirring. Stir it good, guys. Stir it all up. Get it going. You know what? I think that's all we're gonna make, is we'll use this cornstarch to, we might need it to make our batches thicker. And then that way we'll share your guys with Bub and Isaiah. I thought I had enough cornstarch, but might not.
Yeah, but this I do. I might mix up already.
All right, so now we need 1 tablespoon of white vinegar. 1 tablespoon. We don't have a tablespoon, but we have a teaspoon. 3 teaspoons equal a tablespoon. We don't want to pour more than we need like that. Okay. 1, 3. You only want to do 1.5 in your barb. 1.
Mine already done already.
It's not done yet, Mike. I just keep stirring. We'll have to add more to it. All right, now we need 1 teaspoon of lotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just keep mixing, guys.
I'm gonna stiff.
1 teaspoon of lotion.
I'm gonna stiff.
Yeah, where's the teaspoon go? All right.
I'm gonna get stiff.
Yeah, see, that's why you needed to fill the scoops to the thing. See how hers is different? Because you made sure the thing was filled to the beginning. That's why you don't want to hurry.
Yeah, for everybody else too.
Yeah, we'll have enough. That's plenty. You don't need that much. All right, we're gonna go 1 teaspoon of lotion.
Mom.
Huh.
Now.
1/2 teaspoon for Barb's because she's doing it.
It's gonna get thick now.
Now we need 1 tablespoon of baby oil. Oh, goodness. Oh, God, help me, Lord. You could use your hands. Yes, you don't need to. Well, that's okay because you're gonna
I'm doing my hands. Don't even know my Nancy.
Everybody's coming. All right, don't forget to sign out. What? Should I put 1:15? Yep.
I'm doing my hands now.
See you guys tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Danica. Baby oil smells good too. It does. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, we got all our stuff in there.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like Cindy's here is doing, let me check that, Cindy. Hers seems,
Get this stuff.
I'm gonna steal your pen. I think Cindy might need a little more glue in here, maybe, just a little bit. Yeah, yours I don't think will make no thing yet. We'll have to see what we can do with that. Let me see Barb's. Barb, I think this is pretty perfect. See, she has 1 batch. I split the batch, and hers looks really good. This is moldable, foldable. Just squeeze it for a while.
Hi.
Oh, God. I'm just putting a little bit. You don't want to add too much to it, Barb, because yours is dry. So yours is good. So that's just to roll it on so it don't stick on the table, okay? Now she's gonna start making a sculptor. She wanted to make a bear. All right, Cindy, let me see yours.
My hands stand sticky on.
Yeah, let me see that ball that you got. Oh yeah, I think yours is good. I think it says if you need a little moisture, you can just add a little bit of baby oil on it. Yep. And if yours starts crumbling, Barb, you just might need to add just a little squirt of baby oil on it.
More of this.
Squeezing in is the best. We're gonna have to help Mike here with the extra cornstarch, so luckily we saved some. And then you just knead it up. All right, we got a little bit for Bud and a little bit for Isaiah. What are you gonna sculpt? What are you gonna help you sculpt, huh?
Like this.
All right, let me see. Huh? Yep. Like I said, if it's crumbling a little bit, add a little bit of baby oil. If it's too wet, like Mike's is a little bit wet, I don't think he filled his cornstarch cup up as much, so we're gonna just add. We're definitely gonna have to add to that because I don't think we can mold that. So just add some cornstarch.
I do.
Go ahead. There you go. You're just gonna stir that in. All right. Let me see what you want to make. Let's see. What did I say? You want to make we can make a basketball and then paint it and put a number or your name or something. Make like a flat magnet basketball. And we have magnet buttons. So after ours dries, some of ours we can turn into magnets by super gluing a magnet on the back. So I'm going to try to make like a basketball shape here, like a flat one, a little hooved in the front. And then I can put a magnet on the back and then we can paint like the basketball colors and stripes on it. Yeah. Isaiah loves basketball. He's the manager of the Big Red basketball team too. He sits along at the games, huh? You do, huh?
Yeah.
You use your hands, bud. That'll probably be better. That way you can see how it's going. All right, let me see yours. All right, you're gonna make a penguin. So you're gonna need a little bit of. Start with one spot. I add a little more get it off me oil to Cindy's because it's a little dry. Here, rub some cornstarch on your hands and put some on the table. That'll help. If it's sticking to your hands, then put the cornstarch on your hands. Then it won't stick.
This.
Yeah, and just move all that dry stuff to the side. Yours now. Oh yeah, Mike's got his pretty good now. Now it looks better than the runny one. Here you go. Let's start with that. Let me see this. Oh, what you got more in here? Yeah. You don't want too much. That's good, Mike, because then it won't set up. You know, you gotta be careful on that too. Now, when we were mixing, yeah, you gotta let them sit a little bit.
Go ahead, sit and make rest on his face.
That's all right. It's contact's fine.
Come on.
You making them? There you go.
That must look like a ball.
We don't want this to dry out because you gotta make with it and mold it. Yep. You don't want that to dry out because then it's gonna dry and break. So keep it molded. Like,
I put too small for a ball.
what? Use what?
Isaiah for a ball too small, I think.
Yeah, you could make your bear. I got him a ball right here.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna leave his ball like this, flat on the back and just a little raised on the front so we can make our lines go around like that. So I think I'm pretty complete. You think that'll be good, Isaiah? And we'll make that a basketball for you. We'll let him dry. How's it going, Mike? You making a bear to sit up? You making a penguin, huh, Cindy?
I don't know how it's gonna turn out, so there we go.
Now, if you want to save this stuff, say we made this up and Danica had to leave, so she wants to make one tomorrow, you just put cling wrap, like saran wrap around this dough and put it in the fridge and it'll last, but there's some more, guys. Got little balls of dough. All right, Bob. Let me see your dough. Yep, that was perfect.
Stop back on hold me. Check.
Why don't you make, I thought you were gonna make like a round head in sculpting.
I try to.
If not, you can try something else if you want to. Not one of those days. Let me get yours. You want to make a snake, Bob?
Yeah.
That's your ball. You gotta leave it there, buddy, till it dries. Let me see your dough. Try to make a snake, huh?
And then
Yeah, the oil just wee little bit goes a long way of oil. You'll make a snake for Sissy?
No.
I'm not the best clay modeler. Let's try this. Go like this, huh?
Get more of it.
I guess some of it is a little, Meg does say it sometimes takes a minute to set up, but it will. That's a good part.
Yeah.
I can see some of yours coming.
I don't know how to do his face in it though.
We can paint it on, you know what
That
I'm
would be
saying?
better.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're not real good at the sculpting, like the face part of it, you could always paint it on too. That's your ball, buddy. We're gonna paint that ball, make it a basketball, okay? Try and make Bubba a snake, huh? How's it going there, Mike? Oh yeah, I see it. Oh, you squished it.
I'm trying to look at.
You want to play with some? There you go. Squish it up, huh? You want a little ball to squish up, Bub?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some in the bowl. Geez, body can do up to it.
Maybe if you, well, you know what we could do too, instead of stacking it up, sit one, sit the other, and then we could hot glue them together later too. It might need a little more, let me touch, maybe that has a little much oil now, because see how that sits?
You might have to make something else besides the bill, maybe.
Yeah,
I might have to make something else.
there, get above that ball, huh? Thank you, Isaiah.
Maybe I must make a snowman. Oh, it's a penguin. That's cute.
I'm making a snake. His neck keeps falling down. Isn't that funny, Isaiah? I can't get this snake to go, huh? This will be for Sissy Snake.
Yeah.
We'll make him a rattler. Make him have a little rattle to snake on the back. Their snake looks so much better than mine. Let me start again. I'm not having the best, easiest time of making clay sculptures, but looks like Cindy's. There you go, Barb. If you need a little more cornstarch because it's too wet, there's some more in here.
There rings out there.
Yeah. What would you sculpt? What would you sculpt if you were sculpting something? What would you like to see us make? Anything you would like to see us try to make? Anybody? Isaiah, huh? We're trying. We're trying our best, huh? Man, Megan's snake look way better than mine, Bub. I'm having a hard time. Oh, is that gonna be a penguin? Oh, Barb, you're setting up. Yeah, that'll work. I think it might need a little bit more cornstarch because it kind of seems like a melting. I think your snowman needs a little more cornstarch because he's like a melting snowman. He's just he's cute, but he's definitely melting. Huh? Yeah, maybe add just a little bit like on the table and then roll the ball in it and maybe it'll, yeah, maybe they'll set up a little better. This is the first try for all of us, so. My snake is not turning out so good, and I thought a snake would be the easiest thing to make, but it's not. Huh. What'd you do with your ball? You squished your ball. He squished his ball, Bob. When we get home, we'll fix your nose, huh?
I got a foot.
You got a foot.
Yeah.
There you go. Is that working better, Barb? Do you need a little cornstarch more, or you got enough?
There, you still melting, you think?
No, that looks better, don't you think? And even if you want to keep the little balls separate, then we could glue them later. You know, I don't. He just keeps melting.
I don't think about to do the glue ball, but at least because he's not in it.
Yeah. Maybe just make the balls and set them separate.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, then let them harden a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
You might use a hot glue gun on there, maybe.
that's what I'm thinking.
Not of a melted snowman. Your penguin looks cute, Cindy. Hers is doing the same thing a little bit.
Yeah.
He's cute, though.
Huh. What? Let's try to make your snake, boy. Well,
Put him in a bag, wouldn't you?
I think this is going to be as good as my snake gets this time. We'll see once he dries, see how he looks. Well, what size I want to take him, huh? Well, let's let him dry, bud. And we'll see what he does.
Now he wants. Now the snowman wants to crack.
They might need a little more oil, huh? Back and forth. All right, I think this is going to be my snake. It's definitely not as good as Megan. Megan's snake is definitely a little better. Mine, well, his head's he's a little melting snake too. Trial and error, Nick. Trial and error.
Tobacco balls for a snowman, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm gonna set him up and let him dry and see how he works. Got your snake there, bud. There we go.
And his name will walk back that for a snowman.
For your snowman, that's pretty good.
He looks bad, little, kind of cracking. I have some extra that's some else for the back.
I was gonna try to make a bowl, and we'll see what I can do now. I know I'm not getting the lid done. We'll try a bowl. Huh? Huh? What? I know you want a razor with seatbelts. Take Isaiah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this is more my style. I'm making a little bowl, like a little dish, maybe put jewelry or something in. That's cool. The fetus is staying. His little wings. Nice. Oh, yeah. She's starting her penguin. There's his eyes and stuff, and then she's got little wings to put down on the side. We're gonna let him dry, huh? Mm-hmm. Bub, what do you say? Excuse us. Bub drinking the pop. So he's burping out loud. Oh, what's he supposed to say, Isaiah, huh? What's he say? Huh? Yes, excuse me.
Now he wants to crack.
Oh, let me help you too. All right. I think I'm gonna keep this like this. I think I can handle something like that. If you smoked, you can make it a little ashtray, or it can be like for your rings or something like that. Or you could even make it for like a spoon holder on your stove, you know. I'm gonna let this dry and set up. At least he's staying. Let me see, Barb. Let me feel one of yours. How's it going, Mike?
Yeah.
And even if you want to grab a plate or something, leave him dry because we won't want to move him. Yeah, so this feels pretty good. You want to just make a snowman? Or is that what you want to make?
I don't know why, but I had to come close for the bear because he wants to.
No.
Oh, look at that.
That looks like it, huh?
I'm gonna have pepper on it. Know what I would do for something else for the head? I mean, the arm and the hat.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. All right, here's one ball for her snowman.
It was gonna be a bear, but it didn't come out that way.
It's gonna be a snowman now. That'd be okay. They do kind of like just sit down, but
Yeah.
that way you can move him on that instead of like.
What would you do?
One leg.
What would you do for the hat? Just paint the hats on them?
Yeah, you could be hat on.
Yeah.
Turn on it.
Or just put a little hat on him, but. And have that dry somewhere? Just let him dry there.
There's your 3 balls for the snowman. Now they're pretty good. We're just gonna let them dry a little bit so then that way don't push them down. We don't want the melting. There's your basketball. What happened to it? There's Isaiah's basketball. We fixed it, huh, bud? Let's see. Let's try a little bear thing. You want me to help you?
I was trying to get him, but.
Remember how it showed us that it had, oh, this clay feels good, Barb. Remember we had to set this up for his arm.
Yeah.
Now you put this on here.
I had to slide him over and then probably reshape him.
Oh, something like that.
Yeah, and then that's gonna be his feet sticking out. See the bear? And that's his body. And then you would have his arms like that, and his head. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, you mean like that for his head?
Yeah, like this.
No, I had tried to come close for his ears, but his ears come out like, I had his ears, but then it all started,
Yep, melting, huh?
That was something like it.
Looks like a little Buddha baby. And let's see.
There it goes.
Getting Mike?
Then I got one leg. It hasn't mixed that.
He's getting fatter. He's getting shorter and fatter, but
Yeah.
he's all right.
It looks like chicken, but one leg or 2 legs on him.
Well, you could make it too by painting them, you know, with the lines. Go ahead, Bob. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
and they were supposed to be your hand, very well.
Remember, Potty's this.
Yeah, he wants to.
Yeah. And then I'm thinking,
He ain't bad though.
I ain't a bad little bear. If you can see how he is, his little arms sticking out, his little feet, and here's his ears, and then I could paint on
Yeah.
like his eyes and stuff, and I'll be a little bear.
Yeah.
Or a cat, really. It could be a little fat cat too. Kinda, huh?
Looks like it most.
I think that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, something different.
There's his feet. There's his ears, and that's gonna be our little bear or little kitty or something like that. We decide when he's dry what he more looks like.
Well, that's good for practice, yeah.
Yeah, it is. The little snowmans. Those will work. We'll leave them. You want some more, Barb? What do we want to make now? Do you need some help, Cindy?
Where is it? Make one and
Make her paint it? That's not good.
Look at more.
Yeah, let me help you some more.
Look at more. A little bit, smooth out a little bit.
Go ahead and smooth it out. I put it on your finger. There you go. You want me to help you, Cindy? Let's make a penguin body. Like, what are you making, Isaiah, huh? All right, let's see.
I think it's in the job.
It's tougher than we thought, that's for sure. What would you make, Dusty? What do you think you would sculpt?
A cup?
A cup? Wow.
How would you do a cup?
Or a cup? You mean a cup?
Yep.
Yep, that's a good idea, a cup. You know, you can make a cup with a handle.
Send it to me for a minute. Send it to her.
Well, yeah, when we're done, bud, so I don't know if she's on, you
You
know.
might be on the.
Yeah, I'm saying we're gonna help you. How about we do this as your penguin body?
Sorry about
Let him
that.
dry, and then we'll do the pieces separate, and then we can glue them. All right, let me see. Let's see. These can be his wings. We'll do that when they dry. And then we just got to make him a flat bottom, right?
You know what happens is that the ringtone
And
kicking in.
we'll make him a nose, and we'll put him like his feet. We'll glue those on when they're dry. All right, we'll let him dry here. This will be his body. It is kind of easier to make it in sections, I'm thinking, of how to do it. I did take some pictures of a penguin. What would you make, Nick?
A cup. A cup.
A cup too?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a good idea. I don't know if I'm ready to try that one. The bowl was, but that might be good to try, definitely.
I'm not to put, I'm
Hard.
not to put on that.
On the penguin foot? What'd you say, Nick?
I'm not to put.
Yes, it would be. To make the handle, to hold it, would probably be the hard thing. But, oh, Bob, he's all full of noises over here today, making me laugh. Looks like kind of foot. I'm thinking though, we need a little more like a base so that it can, you know what I'm saying, like this. That way this could sit on this.
Oh, yeah, stand him up.
Yeah. But I want to make this and then like his feet, but make up. Well, that's gonna be his feet come out.
Yeah.
Kinda. I'm trying, thinking if that'll work, or do it sideways. Trying to figure out how to do this penguin's feet. I had some pictures. Want to see?
Cool bands starting now.
Starting to go. He's looked like a squash kid cat. I'm all right. Now see the penguins' idea of how they did, that's what we're trying to do, like in pieces. See, Cindy? They just have two little balls for his feet, so that's what we'll do.
There's a ball.
Yeah, that one's a little big. Well, but that'll be good for his body. That's even better than this one.
How about this thing for his body?
Yeah.
Round. You want to try it on him? See, look. That's rounded, see? His body is a little big, right?
Yeah.
That isn't round. You want it flatter or what? Or you want it different? I try it for you, Cindy.
Yep. And then this will be his feet.
I didn't go, you want to try to kind of round, because he does show a little bit round there. Or you want to look round?
Oh, and then they had him on a flat, like, look, you can make that flat for this, like, blue lake.
Because his body wasn't
Yeah.
like that and his head was.
Yeah. I think we're just gonna try to use this and paint it on here and paint his belly.
Yeah.
And use the wings. Yeah, we're all trying to come up with ideas. Here's
I
another
think
one.
it's probably, isn't it?
Mike, you guys see that? It's a person.
Yeah.
Let me show you your picture.
That's
What
exactly
is-
the one on the leg.
This, see
Hey,
that?
see
What he
him.
made? This is what he made in the clay, and he's gonna try to paint that. See, you did good.
That's
You did real good. It looks like you're doing it.
Thanks.
Looks real good. Here's some more, Barb. I'm gonna make drying out.
Yeah.
You wanna make Danica a heart pendant? Make a little heart.
It's been fake.
His head.
I had it round, but she wanted it all different.
That'll work.
Yeah.
It needs to be his feet. Needs to be his wings.
I tried to help you this, and you know.
You'll be good. Yeah. We were.
No, I'm trying to have an idea for you. I keep doing that. So.
We're gonna let that penguin dry. We did its pieces now.
Yeah, that's the eyes. We're making eyes.
You paint them.
Yeah, we can paint them
We'll
on.
paint 'em.
Like the black and white, we'll paint that on. And his beak, his orange beak. You want some more? Might have to add some more oil to it, Mike. It's starting to dry. This stuff does dry fast, so if you're not going to use it, you want to definitely get it in the fridge. Were you sitting outside, Keely? It looks like she's sitting outside. Looks like she's outside today.
I'll post it up. Kitty cat. You got a Sasquatch.
He's going to be a little flat Buddha cat. I'm trying to make a little pendants or something.
This happens dry out like the crumbling now, Jen.
Yep, then you got to add a little oil. That's all.
Yeah, you oil, please.
Yeah.
You gonna put a bit on it for me?
Just squeeze a little bit. Comes out fast. Oh. So I'm trying to take this little piece and make a little heart. That way you can make a little necklace. And it definitely makes a lot of clay. You gotta watch us Friday. We're making Oreo truffles to eat because we like to making the good stuff. You just need Oreos, cream cheese, and chocolate to cover them in. Caitlin? Gotcha. What are you eating?
McDonald's.
Oh, you got a sundae, huh? Look at her.
And it's weak.
You needed that after swimming, huh? You need your ice cream and drink after swimming, huh?
Yeah.
That's a good treat.
Yep.
Yep, that's cornstarch. All right, my heart is. You would think a heart is easy to make too, but some reason I have a little bit of problem. Huh. You know what you could probably use is like maybe a little stick, like a little pointer or something to help like move it or mold it into a right shape. Well, I'm trying here. What are you making, Barb?
That's a big for a smiley face, ain't it?
No, that'll be okay. There's my heart. Don't break my heart. There's Isaiah's, huh?
That might be cute. It's this pan face on it.
Yeah.
Oh. That's about the shape like the snowman goes.
All right, let's see. What other? Meg made a little mushroom pendant. I wish I was creative like that. What you have in there, Mike? Some depth?
No.
Yeah, there you go. Mike's adding stuff to his person. You need some more, Cindy? Make a little necklace. Add some oil to that, and you'll have to pull a piece off. Then you can make a little heart or something. Makes little heart pendants. What other little shapes could you make for a little pendant? That would be a little simpler. hearts, little mushrooms, little hats, smiley faces. We could just do circles and then paint. I might be able to do that. Make necklaces. Huh. What you got next, Barb?
Oh, we got a small one.
Here's another heart. I'm just making little hearts the best I can. We can make a kitty head, like a little round with little pointy ears.
There's bottom of that one.
Yeah. Oh, my snake is falling. And then the clay does dry fast. It definitely does. What happened to your basketball, Isaiah?
After when you make clay, how does it dry?
Air dry it. You just let it dry in the air, like sitting out for a day or two, it says, and then it'll be ready to paint. Good question,
Okay.
Dusty.
Thank you.
Yeah, see, Barb got a smart little snowman. I'll tell you this, though. This recipe makes a lot of clay. I thought we would have to do it for each individual, but it makes a lot. We have a lot to play with.
Well, you can make something else out of it.
Yeah, we can. But these little heart pendants, we did that at the Pittsburgh Mall before, that at an actual place where they bake them, you know, so that's my best little hearts. Not the best, but that's what we got. You think you guys could do that at home? You think you can make that, Dusty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someday.
Yeah. Need to try, just like us. Trial and error. More cornstarch or more oil. That's all it takes, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Thanks for watching.
Very
You're welcome.
cool. Yeah, that is something really fun that you guys can do at home. So, and how long does it take to dry again?
It says a day or two to air dry.
There.
Yeah, I mean, like the ones the other class did earlier, they're setting up already. So maybe one whole 24 hours would be,
There you go.
good.
There's some that everyone can bring to Art Show and Tell on Friday.
Yeah,
If you guys
yeah,
want to stop by, you can show us some of your creations.
All right, yeah, that's a good idea.
So thanks to Jen. Thank you for
Thank you.
from all of our friends in Caddis. We had a lot of fun today. Any last minute questions or comments? Nope. All right. So that's
I have a
all the
question.
time. Sure. Go ahead, Dusty.
Are we going to PALS all next month?
Yes, we did get we got picked up for at least 2 more seasons. So I know we'll be on for at least another 2 weeks. But we've had pretty good turnout, so hopefully we just continue to do this as long as it takes.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. My question was, will we have PALS all next week?
Yes.
I mean, my question was, will we have PALS all of next month?
All signs point to yes. If I had to check in my magic 8-ball, so
I'm sorry.
we'll keep bringing it as long as we keep having folks show up, and as long as you guys are stuck indoors, we're gonna try to continue
And
to
right now.
connect you guys through.
Some went
House
off
TV.
already because we're done, you know.
So
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, that's our show for the day. But make sure that you join us tomorrow for some more awesome segments. I know that we have some really cool stuff planned. We have gaming with Gary, and we have some music and all sorts of fun things planned for you tomorrow. If you can, get outside. I see Gila got outside today. So if you have the opportunity to get outside, get some exercise, always do that. But if you're caught indoors, feel free to watch more PALS TV. So we're going to put on another episode here shortly, and it is a drawing class that we had in Columbus. So it was a fun time that we had in Columbus. So in the spirit of art, we'll have more drawing coming to you. So feel free to stop or hang out and watch that. Also, if you'd like to watch more episodes on PALS TV, if you go to our website, there's our greatest hits. And then on the top right corner of our website, there is a YouTube button, and that will take you to a whole bunch of episodes. Caitlin, you know how to get there, right?
We need new ones above my quick side.
We need your Creekside one. All right, I'm working on it, but if
We
you
need,
want,
we need new ones.
there's 13 seasons up there, so feel free to hang out, and I will be uploading more as I get them edited down. So, all right.
We need new ones, Jonah.
Have you been to the website on YouTube? Have you gotten to the ones on YouTube yet?
Yeah, but I need my mom to find me I was at Quickside one time, and I want my mom to see me at Quickside one time.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I think that's probably on the season that I'm working on editing and uploading right now. So we'll get that up as soon as possible. So other than that, have a wonderful day, everyone, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.